A student once said to me, "Brian, history is the past and you should just get over it." This was at another institution, not Aston University. But how would you have responded to that argument? What would you have said in reply to that kind of presentism? Well, at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you what I said. But you know, everyone and everything eventually becomes history. Even that student who I've just told you about. And one of the things about history is that it's not just about thinking about the past, it's also about how people in the past have thought about the future, the history of future thinking, if you like. And here at Aston University, where we focus very much on modern and contemporary history, the history of future thinking is something that we like to delve into. In the 19th century, for example, there was the Communist Manifesto of Karl Marx, which talked about the revolutions to come and the workers' paradise. But the Marx example is also a very useful example and reveals something about future thinking, which is that future thinking tends to tell us more about the people who do it than about the future it tries to anticipate. If we move forward now into the 20th century, future thinking took on the form of planning, in part because of the world wars, the dawn of the welfare state. But it was also, planning was also a beloved method of fascist and communist regimes. But after the Second World War, there was a turn in the history of future thinking. Many observers began to notice that events seemed to be coming more quickly, one after the other. This was partly because of technology, because of technological growth and development, transport, the electrification of communication and so on. And so the history of future thinking adapted, and it became more about forecasting than about trying to plan the future. Well, today, future thinking now takes on the form of predictive analytics, where big data and algorithms try to anticipate what is going to happen in the future or what should happen in the future. But you know, the history of technology also tells us the invention of every technology is the invention of its accidents. And we can wonder, in fact, what accidents predictive analytics might hold for the future. So let me come back to my student. What did I in fact say to her? Well, I quoted that ancient Roman saying, "Historia Magister Vitae," history is the teacher of life. Or to put it less pompously, those who don't learn history are doomed to repeat its mistakes.